Hey guys, we're back at it again with another Kiss for the Petals. Name's Michael. Little recap from last time. So basically, let's just say that, meeting back up at school and stuff after that little incident, But here's the thing. Risa's over here contemplating whether or not she wants to do the thing with Mia. So we're gonna see how Risa's overall, development with this whole little, obstacle to the relationship goes. All through dinner, during my bath, couldn't help but think about what Mia had said to me. All about next time. Do the boombaya. And after all that thinking, what I realized was, yes, it seems so. You did like Mia quite a bit, huh? That's all there was to it. I had fun when I was with her, and I wanted her to be close to her. What's more, I wanted to do things for her. I definitely didn't want to get on her bad side. I guess this is what it feels like to fall for someone. That's why I want to ask as much as possible to return her feelings. But what? As class representative, everyone relied on me. Even the teachers put their faith in me. I knew in being the one to take charge and make decisions. But with Mia, she was always the one taking the lead. This wasn't like me at all. Probably they have like their own thoughts here and there, but Mia had been brave to bear feelings the way she did. So then, what about me? These damn choices, bruh. These damn choices. I'm afraid I'm gonna get this wrong, my bears, but I do like you. Still don't know myself. You know, girl. Damn well you know. Come on. Why are we denying it any further? I need to tell me how I feel. I feel like this is the more prominent answer. What do you mean I still don't know myself? Girl, how do you not know? It's been like, what, freaking ages? How are you still not gonna know? I did like her. I was sure about that. How much did I like her? Did I like her? The same way she liked me? Did I like her enough to actively pursue her? I wasn't sure. You like her, bruh. Mia's confession to me, along with her kiss, had plainly opened my eyes to these feelings. It wasn't a lie, and it wasn't an act. That's how I truly felt. So then, what was the reason? What reason did I have not to tell Mia my true feelings? Even if I was still troubled by them. That's the obvious answer, and we're about to choose the obvious answer, cause, like, wait, what? You had to tell me how I felt too. My eyes had first been open to these feelings Mia's confessed her own. And I just realized I hadn't looked her in the eye and told her how I felt yet. I had to tell her how I felt. I wanted her to know how much I liked her. Yes, girl, we gotta have that attitude. Next day after school, we were just once again in the atelier. Unlike yesterday, this time I had been the one to summon Mia here. Oh, yesterday. Despite how quietly she responded, I could tell Mia was nervous and unsettled. So I wasn't the only one who was bundled up with nerves. Mia was feeling the same way. That's why I had to let her know. And I pleaded with my heart to calm down. I paused to catch my breath before continuing. Understandable. Mia's like, yeah? I said it. I finally said it. I had listened to Mia's confession and let her kiss me, and I had even gone on a date with her. But this was the first time I actually told her, to her face, how I felt. My heart was pounding, and when I looked at Mia, she was smiling softly. Had I gone through to her?
リサ、嬉しい。今はそれだけでいいわ。
Aww.
本当に？ありがとう。私のこといっぱい考えてくれて。
How nice. Huh? Whoa. Suddenly found myself in a tight embrace. Doesn't exclude kissing though.
もうミヤはすぐキスするんだから。でもいつも拒まないってことはキスは嫌じゃないのでしょ？嫌じゃない。それならいいわ。その他のこともゆっくり時間をかけてその気にしてあげるわ。
My hand instinctively wrapped around Mia's back.
足がプルプルしているわよ、リサ。そんなに気持ちよかった？
Well, that's my
よくわからない。今日はこのくらいにしてあげる。二人で過ごす時間はまだたくさんあるからね。
Yep, I agree.
そうね。今日はリサの告白が聞けただけで嬉しいわ。
For some reason, the corners of my eyes were stinging. I felt deeply moved. I was glad I found the courage to confess my feelings.
これで私たち正真正銘の恋人同士ね。
It quite does.
恋人？あのベストカップルの中でも一番の恋人よ。もう見合ったらとんでもない自信かね。
For real.
あら、当然じゃないの。そんな私は嫌い？
Oh?
好きよ。大好き。じゃあ恋人記念にもう一度キスをしましょう。
お？
さっき今日はこれくらいにするって言ったばかりなのに。したくないの？
Not that.
してほしい。
We shared one more sweet kiss. From this day on, Mia and I were madly in love. I wonder what the days ahead held in store for us, a couple.
アトリエにいないと思ったらここにいたのね。どうしたの、リサ？髪の毛が乱れてるわよ。身だしなみぐらいちゃんとしないと。誰のせいだと思っているのよ。また授業サボったでしょ。ずっと探し回っていたのよ。だって今日は久しぶりに暖かいじゃない。こんな日に授業に出るなんてもったいないわよ。天気のせいにしないの。しかも携帯全然繋がらないし。あら、アトリエに置きっぱなしにしてきたわ。
I figured once we started going out, every day would be start being all lovey-dovey and heart pounding. I couldn't have been more wrong. Mia and I still taking Mia was still taking every opportunity to ditch class, with me chasing after her. In other words, nothing changed at all.
次の授業はレナ先生よ。どうしても出てもらうわよ。
Oh, Rena sensei.
あら残念。次は D タイムの予定なの。先生によろしく言っておいてね、リサ。
Sorry guys, I'm taking big chunks. Well, water, not chunks, but like, you know. Because I haven't drank water today, and I feel kind of out of it. Anyway, Mia quickly slipped past me as she made her escape.
待ちなさい頑張って追いかけてきなさい
Oh. Her skill on foot would have been great if she applied it somewhere else, like the track and field team. Oh yeah, huh? Very talented person. The distance between us grew quickly.
ミア待って待ちなさいリサ捕まえたらキスしてあげるわ
Oh.
バカ何恥ずかしいこと言ってるの誰かに聞かれたらどうするのよ
I guess our day-to-day routine had changed a little. On days when we didn't have anything particular we needed to do after school, Mia and I would often walk home together. Today, as we were chatting, we reached the point where we would usually went our separate ways.
そういえばミア送迎の車はもうやめたのええ帰りはもう必要ないからそうなんだ
I couldn't help but crack a smile. Had she stopped riding in the car so she could go home with me? I assume so. For some reason, just knowing that made me extremely happy. It seemed I was going to have to tell Mia all to myself coming home from school from now on. But wait a minute.
帰りはってことは行きは使ってるわよ行けないかしらじゃあなんでいつも遅刻するのかしら
Bet you she won't even pull up to class.
それは仕方ないのよどうして昼休みや放課後はリサと一緒にいられるからいいけど午前中はあなたも忙しそうだから
Yeah.
それとミアの遅刻と何が関係あるのよ特に早く来てもリサと一緒にいられないからつまらなくて
No.
何言ってるの学校は勉強しに行くところよそうねでも私にはもうそれは必要ないからこれだから天才は
This was one thing about me I still hadn't been able to figure out. Surely she would clue me in now that we were going out.
でもリサの言うことも少しは理解してあげてもいいわ勉強は大事よね分かっているじゃない
It wasn't very like her to say something like that. Did she have something up her sleeve?
だから今日はリサの部屋に寄っていくわ一緒に勉強しましょう
She's using that as a freaking excuse. She's gonna gaslight Risa to try to do it again. Set the mood. My heart pounded as I was reeling from her sudden proposition.
勝手にすればいいわ
Whatever floats your boat. I don't know how I ended up uttering such an inelegant reply. We're back here again.
本当に素敵な部屋よねここ何度来ても心が子供の頃に戻ったようになれるわ
Oh?
そういうのもう言わなくていいからところで今日も誰もいないのねええうちは仕事で帰りが遅いのよあそこに座って
I pulled some study guides and problem set from the bookshelf and stacked them on the table.
まず何の教科から始めようかなやっぱり小テストが近い数学から
I have a love-hate relationship with math. Sometimes I freaking love math. Sometimes I freaking hate math. Gosh. When I looked up, Mia put an arm around my shoulder.
何
She moved her lips in close as though it was totally natural. Oh, what are we doing here?
勉強しに来たんじゃないの
Risa, you should have known better. Of course we're not gonna come here to freaking study.
勉強もするけど今はリサとキスがしたいのよ
The endings are gonna escalate.
見合ったら
Despite my opposition, I actually wanted to kiss Mia too. Every time we kissed, I felt like the distance between us closed and affection between us grew.
リサ、かわいい。ミヤと比べたら私なんてそんなことないわ。リサが一番かわいいわ。
Mia looked at me intently as I flushed bright red from embarrassment. Just having her gaze at me with that gentle expression made me lightheaded.
やりすぎよ、ミヤ。わかってるわ。でも残念。
I wasn't really concerned with that. My problem was that my heart still wouldn't stop pounding.
残念だけど、早く慣れてね、リサ。
It was kind of annoying how calm she was about the whole thing.
でもまた次の機会もあるし。
Yeah. She's been saying that though recently.
次もぐったりしそう。
I wonder if we'd ever be able to take that next step. Maybe one day. There isn't a rush though. Next day during class, my head was full of distracting thoughts. Naturally, I was thinking about Mia and me. I wimped out yet again yesterday. Oh, yeah. But if I'd only managed to hang in there just a little longer, Mia and I would have had sex. I think Risa needs a little push here. Oh! Oh crap! I think the teacher heard me. Ah! The old me never would have done something that dumb. For once, I was glad Mia was skipping class. She had a sixth sense about these kind of things. A sixth sense.
私のことを考えながら授業を聞いていたのね、リサ。違うわ、そんな。いいえ、違わないわ。そんなに私が気になるの？エッチがしたいの？それは言ってくれれば昨日よりずっとあなたを気持ちよくさせてあげるのに。ダメ！ミヤ、ダメ！
Our imagination is running wild.
だから違うでしょ。
What kind of perverted fantasies was I having? In the middle of class, no less. No matter what I did, couldn't stop thinking about sex.
全部ミヤのせいよ。
I gripped in my hushed voice. Thanks to Mia's antics yesterday, my mind was a mess, and I could barely concentrate on the lesson.
こんなの初めて。
We even had an events committee meeting today, so I had to start acting normally before school let out. For the moment, I just needed to think of something else. Something normal, anything.
そうよ、午後の授業の予習でもやろうかしら。
I mean, there's that.
それ本当なのですか？
Huh?
本日入会予定らしいですわ。プチッコベアの新作が。
That's a way to take your mind off things. Risa's all attentive now. Did I just hear that right? Did she just say Pachiko Bear? The new one? That's right. Come to think of it, I do remember reading online that they were going to go on sale this month.
そう、今日入荷するのね。
I stopped flipping through my textbook and focused my ears on my classmates behind me.
今日の放課後、一緒に買いに行きませんか？ですが、この辺りでは売っていないのでは？先日、駅前にオープンしたプティスイートだったらあるはずですわ。 それって確か
That was the store Nanami-san, Sarah-san, and I stopped when we went out shopping the other day. Considering the other things they sold, it wouldn't surprise me if they got these in stock.
今度の新作って限定販売なんですよね。そうそう、それにヨンリオとのコラボアイテムだから普段買わない方も買われるでしょうし。そうだったわ。油断していたらすぐになくなるかも。リサさん
So you should go with them. Oh. I turned around in panic at suddenly hearing my name called out behind me. Had they figured out I was pretending to study while actually listening in on their conversation?
ごめんなさい。うるさかったですよね。予習の邪魔をしてしまいましたわ。別にいいのよ。私のことは気にしないでお話続けてください。いえ、くだらない、たわいない話ですから。
It wasn't silly or meaningless. It was extremely valuable information.
リサさんの予習の方が大事ですわ。次のテストも学年上位を狙っているのですね。私たち廊下に行きますから。
Alright.
いいのよ、本当に。だったら私が行くからね。ですが、それでは休み時間くらい息抜きで好きな話をした方がいいわ。気にしないで話を続けてね。
After sputtering through my reassurances, I stood from my seat and stepped out into the hall. Ah, Mia. Did Mia witness that? That was disappointing. I really wanted to listen to them longer. No, what I really wanted was to...
あのお話に加わりたかったんじゃないの？
Mia realized. I had no idea she'd come back, but suddenly there Mia was standing behind me.
何をそんなに驚いているのかしら。それは誰だって驚くわよ。急に後ろから声をかけられたら。
For real.
リサ、無理せずにあの話に参加してくればいいのに。それは。いっそのこと、彼女たちをリサのお部屋にご招待したら、すぐに仲良くなれるわよ。
That's true. Jeez, why does she always have to tease me? That Mia. I turned my head away indignantly, only to find Mia whispering softly into my ear.
可愛いものの話は付き合ってあげられないけれど、愛の話ならお付き合いするわよ。
Oh? This was bad. My temperature in my cheeks soared yet again. I was about to burn up.
バカ。ミヤのバカ。
Oh shoot. Not wanting anyone to see me like that, I covered my face and took off running.
もう。せっかくその手のことは考えないようにしようとしていたのに。
In the end, all I could do was stew in my predicament. Oh, right. Predicament and groan quietly to myself until school was over. Okay.
さすがにまだ早かったかしら。
It quite is. Now that school was over, not having anything in particular that I needed to do, I headed to the events committee assembling a little early. What I needed right now was to get myself under control.
少しの間だけでも一人になって、しっかり頭を冷やさないと。
I just need a little time to myself to let my head cool off. There were hardly any people walking in the hall for all the specialty classrooms. Here alone, the air seemed to flow calmly.
ここなら少しは落ち着けそうよね。
I had cleared the bad thoughts from my mind and get back to being my usual self.
きっとまだ誰も来ていないはずよね。先に部屋の掃除でも。
I just arrived at the committee's assembly room and I was reaching for the door when I suddenly noticed something. Huh?
他の人が来ちゃいます。
Nanami? Wait.
誰も来ないわよ。
Yuna! I was glad I didn't just suddenly open the door. I could hear people inside. Who else would have gone here this early? Placed my hand on the door, preparing to open it, somewhat confused. Yeah, if you know them, yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, they're doing it. Maybe you could take some lessons, Risa. I quietly peeked through the gap in the door, taking care not to be detected. And we got flashed. Huh? It's really coming down out there. After school, as I was working on tasks Rena Sensei had assigned to me, the ominous-looking sky opened up and began pouring rain. If I just left a little sooner, I could have made it home before the rain started. It also looked like everyone else had already left, so there wasn't even a possibility of borrowing a spare umbrella. Aww. Ah, Nanami! Oh shoot. The scene from a few days ago suddenly popped into my head and I couldn't help but look away. I saw you, girl. Y'all were doing it. I wasn't blushing, was I? Ever since catching them in the act, every time I saw Nanami-san, my thoughts immediately went to sex. Wow, and the one who doesn't want to talk about that when Sarah would bring it up. Gosh. I kept talking as I tried to clear those images from my mind. Oh my gosh, poor Risa, getting flashed over here. She was holding a damp, collapsible umbrella in her hand. Oh? Wow. My goodness. Oh. She was modest about it, but amazing consideration she had for her partner said it all. I was really shocked when I almost walked in on them having sex. But I could tell the relationship was more than physical, it was deeply emotional as well. Risa just watching the whole act? Damn. Oh. I lied impulsively. One umbrella for the two of them. She had intentionally only brought one umbrella with her. I knew exactly why. Oh. With that, we went our separate ways. Hey, be careful with your wishes. She just might spawn. I bet she left a little while ago, since I told her I had some things to do today, and that she should go home without me. Oh. Mia. Look, it's Mia, Mama Mia. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's where we're gonna end our first. These saves, bruh. These saves be spoiling shit. Our First time in the shower. Whoa! The shower! But anyways, what a development. Can't believe it. Freaking Risa got flashed, bruh. Oh nah. Got flashed, bro. Looking at it, not even gonna do it. Maybe next time Risa will have her first experience. But yeah, obviously there's no rush. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment down below if you guys want more video like this or any other type of content. I'm very open to ideas. And yeah, without further ado, hope you guys enjoy and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Subscribe for more. Kiss for the Petals. Maidens and Michaels. See y'all.